We
Heck yeah.
back. What's going
Hell
on,
yeah.
fam? Back again. Back again. This is all day 40 for me, man. Been going crazy.
I know, that's
Second
crazy.
streak.
40
It
days in a
is.
row. And
Yeah.
many multiple streams in that.
I know, right?
That's
It's been it's
awesome.
been it's been a good time. Here's another double stream day. So let's get it. Let's get it. So B and Z build number 3, episode 3. Let's get it. We're gonna do some continuation on some stuff that Zal was cooking up last time we built together. So um yeah, man, just vibing. If you guys have any questions or anything, always, toss them in the chat. We're rocking and rolling. Z, on I think on Monday I'm gonna explain how I did the bot for the little
Oh yeah?
dictionary bot thing. Yeah, because
So wait, can I use
IC3 was
that
doing
right
something.
now?
Yeah, you should. The define joint?
Was it one sec, was it IC3 that helped you with it?
No,
Oh, you did it
no,
all on your own.
I did. Well, I mean, with
Baller.
Claude.
Well, yeah, that's on your own. That's on
I
your own,
mean,
bro.
is it? Because it spit out some code. I was like, okay. I sent it to my homie, Sharukin, that be in the chats. I sent it to
Okay,
him, and he
bet.
was like, "Oh, this is sick. This is a smart way to do it." And I was like, "I don't even know what it's doing, but I'll take your word for it." And he was like, "Dope, so cool."
Well,
Cooked up
that's the
some.
thing about it, right? It can create things that you would never expect.
Exactly, exactly. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, we'll just continue from where we left off. My goal today was going to be to essentially add a form to our website. Although I probably
Sick.
should have prepared the form a little bit in retrospect now that I think about it. So it's not just me copying and pasting files in, but maybe B can talk during that.
Yeah, for sure. Is that what you're doing right now?
I was sending
In
I
just a
was
second.
sending out the retake.
Cool.
So to tell people that we are live on retake.
Sick.
But I guess it just posted on the Zowdow, but whatever.
Let me
That's
get. I need to pull up the retake and get in there to get some
yeah.
comments and stuff going.
Yeah.
I still
Yeah,
need.
retake's
Still need
dope.
to. I need to get over there. You know what's holding me back is I just need to
The
create a
coin,
thumbnail.
yeah.
No,
The
not even that.
thumbnail,
It's the
yeah,
thumbnail.
bro. That's hilarious, actually.
That's what is. I need to get that together for. I need to do an undivided attention one for pods, and then I need to do a retake one. Yeah, man. I'm telling you that holds me back from so much stuff. Is just the art because I'm like, I don't know, it's just the intention around it. But then, like, I know that if I start on it, I'm gonna go with it for a while. So it's like I don't want to look back and be like, damn, that sucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
no, I
but
can
it's all
totally get
good.
that.
It's all good.
So yeah, let's my idea was gonna be actually maybe I should here. I'll share this tab instead. Let's can't tell if you can see that or not.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yep.
I'm gonna pull it up on the stream though. It's probably easier, so I can still see chat over here.
Perfect. Yeah. Can you not press the chat on the restream?
No, I have it up. No, that's what I'm looking at chat on because you know how it comes through from other places and you're streaming on X too, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes I just go in and when I go in and comments everywhere,
Yeah.
I just pull them up. But
All of them up separately, you're saying?
yeah,
Yeah, that's fair. I don't yeah. I don't know the best way to do it, but I did see someone do something that integrated all of his chats with APIs, which was pretty cool.
yeah.
That I'm curious about a little bit more. But
I
I
saw
was also put this thing out to the ether that I don't know if you saw. Is there any good token gated streaming platforms?
not that I saw your cast
Yeah,
and podcast. Well, no, I don't know of any, but that's a
because I
genius
want to
idea
start
actually.
streaming
Right,
more to like token. I mean, you could just
smart.
do it in a Discord, to be honest with you. I mean, just launch a
Oh, that's
Discord
true.
chat. So you could just do that. That's
It's
actually
true.
not too bad. Hmm. 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 Maybe we might transition real quick. Might transition into something else because I think that's a good idea. Because I want to
Yeah.
make a little like we could also continue off of what we did with Let's Talk About Web3, add in a little token gate, and
Mm-hmm.
then start streaming from there with OBS more. because then it's just like, okay, we both pop in there. Only Zao people could come in there. We can still continue to stream it publicly, but if we are gonna do things, then it's just like, okay, private. I guess it's not streamed then, huh? I guess you don't want it though streamed if it's a token gate.
Right. But yeah, I don't know. It's
I
interesting.
don't know. So I was thinking about it because I wanted to share more stuff, but I didn't want to share it. Like, not that we have loads of people coming in everywhere, but like I wanted to have a specific, like, okay, like people who hold Zao tokens can watch this.
Right.
Like Zao are autism tokens. But I guess you know what? I'll start asking around in some of the other chats, I think, because I think
Yeah.
there's so much good tech out there. That's the thing and the reality of this space. And yeah. So my goal for the forum was to get a way for people to share their content with you. And I'm curious if they could send it through to I'm curious how the whole Twitch chat API stuff works. I guess you use Nightbot, right?
The one that I got to work was Fossabot.
Okay.
Fossabot. So yeah.
What's the command?
For the
Twitch
definition ones, you can use DEF or define or meaning of, any of them. Like there's a bunch of aliases.
Crypto.
And then the word.
That's cool. I don't know if that's
interesting.
I don't know if that's the good definition.
I know, right? Put cryptocurrency.
But that's fine. Oh, okay, yeah. That's fair. Crypto is like cryptic, probably is what they're thinking. I don't know how to spell, so I don't think that's spelled right. Yeah.
Just forgot the C. That's all good. Close enough.
Second C. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like the idea of just doing it in a Discord, because I guess there's not really a need to do it live stream, right?
The token gated.
Yeah, because you could just do a chat, right? And just
especially because you're blasting it out everywhere. You went live, but you put little comments, GM. Oh, why am I anonymous? That's the other thing too. It's like when I go to retake.tv and then I log in with my wallet, it's a different wallet, and you got to do the Farcaster wallet. See, that's the only thing I
did my Farcaster wallet. Yeah, that's how I did my account.
I'll do it that way too.
You're supposed to log in with socials, not wallets, because it's also good, because what I've noticed is the retake people that come in and chat, you could go to their socials then as well, and you can like cast at them or tweet at them, right? So that's a big difference than something like Twitch, where like there is no good way of chatting with that person.
Yeah.
Other than like being live and them being there at the same time, or you being at some other place.
You can whisper them afterwards if you set that up and have that ability. But
what's the
there's like a little just DM in Twitch DMs.
Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go back in there.
But yeah, I don't know. Do you I guess you know what? Let's just see what Windsurf does, because Windsurf's a baller. And I've been really enjoying using it, and glad I was able to show it off for the previous episode. Yeah. And let's see here. We'll ask it to look through our current repo and analyze, so it knows the context a little bit about what we're doing. And then I'm gonna ask it to add a form that lets people submit content or something to research.
Okay.
I think those are the two things we'll go with, and then we'll ask people to put it in a description and a link.
Oh,
sounds good. Yeah, I like that. So I guess while it's doing its thing, we'll start. I want to add a place where people can fill out a form. I'm curious what it'll do for its database for the form. That's why Google might just be better, and to give it an embed.
Mm.
I might just do that real quick while this is thinking. Oh, it's done. Okay. I want to add a form. I will give you a Google form to embed on a new page for this website. Boom.
Swag.
So day 40, right? You said, or 43, 40 straight up.
40. Yep.
As old as you are, huh?
Yep. For
That's how
sure.
many days you've been doing this. So you can take that positively or negatively.
You know, yeah. It's interesting because like I broke the first streak, and the first streak was at 47.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's crazy. That's a good time, man. I'm excited for TwitchCon though. I think I'm gonna be getting some long streams in over there.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to watch.
Yeah. For sure. Hey, freezing up building. What's going on, family? Good to see you. Good to see you. Back for another one.
What's good,
Back
Freeze?
for another one.
What are you up to?
Freeze the
I still
goat.
need to catch up on that undivided attention. I jumped in very briefly, but it was
Yeah.
I don't know, during something. You're streaming too much. It's always during
You're
something.
streaming too much, is hilarious.
No, but it's a good thing in a good
Yeah.
way. It's just I can't catch it all.
I hear that, man. It's fun. I'm having a good time, man. Said Free said, what are we cooking up?
So we are continuing to build on top of the website, which I'll share here as well. So, well, not as well. I'll swap over to it. So this was the initial website we built in Z&B Builds 2. So I wanted to add a place where there was a form that people could fill out and give us something to look at, whether that be a piece of content, something to look into, whether it be a chart and a currency, or just like content or a project or some founders. So yeah, we're excited. And yeah, I'm let's see. Okay. So it needs the Google form now. So I'm going to do that real quick. I'm like 90% of the way done. So why don't you say some smart words, B?
I was just updating my title here. Not the smart words. I don't know. What's
Okay,
smart
wait.
words
We
in
should make a thumbnail for B and Z builds because I do
Okay.
think that's a good one to like continue off of,
that? Yeah, that would be sick for sure.
right? And because that's what we could just name this. We'll just change this, right? And okay, so first one is what's your name? Second one, little link to your submission, and then ask for a category. Perfect. Smart. AI is great.
Facts. It's crazy. A little scary almost at this
Oh
point.
yeah, bro. Okay, so you know what someone told me, and I'm curious now your take on this, and it's
Yeah.
very smart. AI, like the thing with AI is that it is optimizing business, nothing else. Like there's like that is what it does. It's like very inorganic, right? Like in that sense. If you
You
don't
think?
not inorganic, sorry, that's the wrong word. But there's not anything that it touches that's not business. Not that business isn't everything technically, if you look at it that way as well.
Right.
It's hard to like, do that. But
I wonder if like most tech in general is business. Most human advancement is business almost. Somebody could make a case for that.
yeah,
I would think.
that's fair.
So,
Yeah,
I
but
mean-
like, but it's just like the speed of which it does something
Yeah.
is amplifying businesses though. Like that's what it like right now, what it's affecting is just
Right.
businesses, right? So it was just an interesting thought.
You think that's just where we're at now and where what's up, Looney? How you doing?
I do
family?
think it can be different in the future for sure.
Yeah.
And like you said, most tech is kind of like that. That's like what it does and what
Right.
it amplifies. And like you know, good and bad in many different ways. But
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I use it a lot for like, well, I feel like I use it a lot for like communication, but just that's like
that,
simple LLM stuff,
yeah,
you
that's
know?
true. That's what I was thinking. But it's like that communication, like if you're just gonna talk to your parents, you're gonna
Hmm.
probably just text them. But if you're trying to like do something for a reason, usually
Mm,
business, you're gonna plop it in an LLM. Other like if you're, you know, putting all
yeah.
your text into an LLM, you know, people will think that's inorganic, right? So, and that's not
How
what
do
you
you feel
do.
about that? How do you feel about that? I
Oh,
mean,
bro, my girlfriend grills me all the time about using AI to respond to people. It's hilarious. I'm down always. Like I
yeah,
said before, like I have a specific brain that works in a specific way.
yeah,
And here I have the link here. Let me just publish it
cool.
here and then shorten the URL and then boom. Okay. So my brain works in a way that's different than most people. So like the way I explain things doesn't work well usually for most people. So I like AI a lot cuz it helps with that. So I do use it in like some random communication.
Yeah,
But like I honestly everything's kind of business now for me because it's like I've transitioned into like business being like my thought of business being like supporting artists and like what I want to do in the future, right? So it's like
hmm,
a lot of the things I do are steps to make that happen.
yeah,
So in most of my communication, it's in some way, shape, or form thought of, right? Like, because eventually I'll just bring everything into it, as right, like under the fold. That's my
yeah,
thought.
that makes sense. I mean, I don't know. It's interesting because, like, for me, well, so how are you like using it to respond to people? Like, are you putting like if it's like an
I'll give
email
it
or something
contact,
or something?
bro.
Okay, so
Screenshot. Sometimes screenshot. Put in LLM. Say what I want to say. I'll read the response. I will copy out the response, and
yeah,
then sometimes I'll retype it in the place I'm pasting it,
right. You'll tweak it and yeah,
or I'll
I mean,
ask it to tweak it. But
right.
like that's like longer term things, right? Like,
So for me, when it comes to that, like I do that workflow too, but that is like strictly for business. If it's like somebody's LinkedIn message and I'll, just copy paste, respond to this, and then I'll send it back to them, whatever. I'll read it. But like, or an email. But if it's like, so say like I gotta write an email to like the schools, but I'll overcomplicate it like crazy, and I'll just like type out what I'm saying. I do this a lot in the LLMs. Like I'll like word vomit into it. This is what I want to say, clean it up, patch it up, like rough draft to final draft type vibes, and then
mm-hmm.
send it out. And I do that for like my Medium blog, like a bunch of stuff. Just it's my
Mm-hmm.
thoughts. It's just gone to the final draft in seconds. I think
Yeah,
that's
bro. I mean,
powerful.
like that's so insane. I was a terrible writer growing up. That's just not what I was good at. I'm a math and
Yeah.
science person, so it's just like for me. Okay, I'm pushing this to the website, but I also don't think
Dope.
it's actually storing any of these files anywhere because we didn't
Okay.
ask it to. So I've never used Neon, but I've heard with Vercel, the Neon integration is really clean. Neon's a
Okay.
database. Um, and I thought we would try it. I've never done it.
Let's rock it.
So,
Let's see.
yeah, exactly. Let me. Okay. So I went through here and I sent it my thing and it told me I was good to go. I haven't looked at any of this, by the way. We're going to accept all. And then I basically asked it to push it and it did get status, get add, get commit, and get push. And boom, it's asking to wait for me. So, oh, it's not sharing the screen.
It is not. I thought that yeah. My bad.
You're
Cool.
good. So up here, I asked it to fill out the form, and essentially the rest of this is just pushing it to GitHub. So when
Okay.
the cool thing with Vercel is when it pushes to GitHub, it it should update the same URL.
Okay.
So wow, okay, it says apply, but I did find it. Okay. So you can also share the screen, but let me now replace again. I don't like this. That's the one thing. Like with OBS, I could just swap scenes. And I could do that here if I set it up, to be honest with you. It's not really
Right.
that different, but like I don't have the time for that. Okay. So here's our website. And there's an apply button now where you can fill out the form below to apply. What's your name or alias? Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. Oh, no, I guess the database is saving it to as my Google form. That's why I didn't ask, because I made it. So I have the sheet that it's sending it to. But then link to your submission. What category? Why should I check this out? Submit. Boom. It was that easy to add in a
That's
form
crazy.
embedded on the website. And I didn't look at any of the way it coded. And like, to be honest with you, this is like
Right.
terrible formatting. So I'm going to basically go back to it and say replace screenshot. And sometimes I'll screenshot the UI
Yeah.
so it can see it, right? The form doesn't need to be on a scroll bar. Make
Yeah.
the div block bigger. The div block is like the sizing, the like container usually of like anything in HTML from what I've
Mhm.
noticed. So hopefully that's what it understands. But yeah, you can even see it here. So then it's going to ask us to push it to GitHub again. And some of this stuff, if you're an actual CS person, is like very like simple, right? Like you wouldn't need to do all this through AI. But for me to not have to like really remember how to like understand all of this and like
Yeah.
really understand the depth of every single thing I'm doing by doing it on my own in the terminal, which I could do, and I hopefully will be able to do more in the future as we do more of this. And okay, so it says the fix has been pushed. Let's refresh this page. Okay, and let me just switch over to Vercel real quick so you can also see that. So if I go over to Vercel, the cool thing about Vercel is every time you push it to GitHub, since this is a GitHub project, and that's how I'm pulling it in, it makes a new production deployment. So we did that, 4 minutes ago, and then now we just did another one. So if we refresh the page here and go to apply, let's see if it did it right. Nice,
Sick.
much better.
That's
So
crazy.
boom, we have that. If anyone here wants to fill that out for any content for us for the next one, boom, we have started. So like that wasn't anything crazy, but like I honestly,
Right.
actually that was as easy as I thought it was gonna be. So that's exciting. I just should have had that prepared, but that's a nice thing sometimes.
It's cool. It's nuts, man. It really is.
Yeah, I think that personally, I'm not too invested in like any small tools right now, other than
Yeah.
things that like immediately help my workflow. But I
Right.
also feel like you can't be too reliant on anything that it helps your workflow too. And like, because like all of these things, every single AI tool costs money in some way, shape, or form, other
Right.
than like a select few that are like free for now. But a lot of the ones that used to be free for now changed, right? So it's because AI is so expensive and just like the infinite prompting isn't like possible, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like to me is really interesting because it's like the same concept as gas, where it's like you need to have transactions so that the thing can sustain itself.
Right.
Like that's kind of what it is. It's gas in a form. But it's in the form of tokens. Literally, they're called tokens, which is nuts. Like these AI tokens,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like such an interesting intersection of like where crypto and AI is going to come, right? And I'm really interested on these like layer ones that are like AI blockchains, right? Like
Yeah.
they are built for AI because a lot of these other blockchains are going to be like quickly put to the wayside by how quickly the like explosive like like two exponential technologies kind of coming together, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Who knows
man,
what the future is gonna hold, man?
it's nuts. It's
But I think
nuts.
It's interesting that we're adding in, just the short form content and all that stuff. It's like that whole side is starting to trickle in together with
Yeah,
with
I'm
Watch
thinking
with
though.
AI.
So I'm thinking
So,
like I still think Paragraph's super untapped. That's
yeah,
what I
you
want
think
to do
so?
next time. Yeah. I'm gonna submit something right now. I'm gonna submit my today's newsletter for me to look at, for us to look at the next time we pop on here. So
Paragraph is
do
like one of the, it's like blockchain medium type vibes, right?
yeah,
Or does it
exactly.
do more? Okay.
Exactly. It does
There's
a
a
lot more, but that's like its concept.
there's another one though that I published some stuff on, and I don't know, it's not Paragraph. It's a different one. It might be older.
Interesting.
Let me try to find it. Um, let's see. Yeah, I don't remember. But Paragraph is like the one everybody's using. Hey, Sig, appreciate you. Tab gang, you the goat, family.
What's good, say?
It's good to see you.
Okay. Oh, would you look at that?
What you got?
We already have a submission from someone on the forum. Wow.
Sick.
Wow, shit, I didn't share it. Wow, wild. Who would have done that? So this form is available. We should probably send the link. B and Z build on Vercel. That is the link. That's gonna go through on mine, but I don't know if you want to copy that over to yours.
Yep.
But yeah, okay. So let's just do this as an example, so anyone could go to that website. Why don't you do it too and submit something?
Cool.
And then we will open up the Paragraph post. So this is the cool thing about Paragraph, right? So, I set. Okay, there's a lot of things I'm gonna say here. So if anyone has questions in the chat, feel free. And B, if you need me to like slow down or explain things more, like let's do it. But essentially, I made this newsletter today, and I set it up as a excuse me. I set it up as a coin on my retake coin. So currently, let's pull up retake as well to make sure if anyone's in there and wants to say hi. So the retake token, if you go to like my Zol chart, you can see oh, there we go. I see you in there. Oh shit. You can see it like go up by however much you support this post by. Usually I do $1, right? So I'm gonna collect this post, right? And do $1. Use my full dollar of my dollar I used on base, I think. And we're gonna buy this for $1. So the cool thing about this is the collectible is the newsletter, but I have 900 million, however many million coins. One sec, maybe not million. If you go to support, can you sell it here? There. So I have 900,000 coins. So let's say hypothetically
Sheesh.
in the future, like the value does go up, like you could sell 970, 236 of the tokens and still keep a token in there with this collectible as like a remembrance, right?
Right.
So like there's like a big difference in creating NFTs on top of coin post, but then also like you could do each of these separately, right? Like a separate coin post. But technically, like I have this connected to my retake token. So if my retake token goes up, like the value of this could go up too, right?
Yeah.
Like buying these, you're getting collectibles instead of just buying the retake token straight up for $1. May as well get a collectible with it, right? That's my logic on it, and I think it's really cool. Then the other cool thing that they
So
recently released is this remix feature. So remixing is a powerful way to build on ideas that resonate with you and get your writing in front of more readers. Your post gets its own coin linked with the original points coast, so when one gains traction, both benefit. Right? So it's like this, like you're actually giving kudos to the person on chain. Right?
sick.
So I'm gonna say B and Z build. We need to make a thumbnail. So this one's gonna be empty for now. And I'm just gonna say, checking this out on stream with Onaji B while showing off paragraph. And then for this one, since I'm sending it out and technically I have the same amount of followers, I don't actually want to send it out to everyone. Oh man, it used to let you change it to so you could send it to XMTP and email,
Mm.
but or email, I mean. But I'm gonna just turn this off as a deliver your newsletter, and it auto pairs it. So last time I paired my token with my retake token. This one pairs it with the previous one, so it will also be paired with the retake token, essentially. So we can publish this, and now we could see hypothetically maybe if I bought this for $1, it would also affect the retake token. Let's see. Okay, I think I need to start using
Interesting.
some optimism now. Also, like that's sick. Did you see that? I ran out of
Yeah.
base, but I'm getting
Yeah.
this on base. So like auto swaps you some.
Hmm. Zord did that early on too. Yeah. That's a sick
Yeah,
feature.
Farcaster does that too now. So
Does it? Okay, cool.
that's pretty cool. Not for bridging, but
Okay.
for the same network, right?
Mm.
Coins, right? So like this is cool. Like it's like a different network that you could use. But actually, I don't know because Sam said she also used a different network and then it didn't affect the chart the last time I checked. So that might have just messed it up as well. But we can see here if I go, I'm gonna switch in a second. I just want to check to make sure before. Okay, perfect. Actually, share this tab instead. Okay. So if you look here at the transactions, 3 minutes ago, $1 buy,
Sick.
and 45 seconds ago, $1 buy. So both of those hit the chart. So that's like the really cool thing about this platform that I really like.
Yeah, that's pretty fly.
Yeah. And I didn't send this out to anyone, but
You
yeah.
can edit it after the fact as far as like thumbnail and all that good stuff too, or no?
Not after
No.
you can this one since I didn't send it. I mean, like you're sending an email, right? Like you're never gonna be able to like
Mm.
change that, but you could change the post. So like I could go
Yeah.
in here, edit it. We can add the
That's
thumbnail
sick.
or add subtitle and say www, right? And we'll continue. We do have to republish this though,
I
right?
got you.
So it's like if you've sent it to people, like when they click
Makes
on it,
sense.
like when they get the email, if it's a long email and they click on it, or if that's the way they work and they click on it and go to the Paragraph website and look at it on the Paragraph UI, then of course, yeah, it'll be changed because they're
Mhm.
going to a link that's been changed, right? But if they just see it in their email because you've sent it in their email, then no.
Got you.
But yeah, it's really cool.
That was pretty tight. I
Yeah.
was looking in the back end. I found the site that I used to use is mirror.xyz. But it
Yeah,
looks like
Mirror was bought over by Paragraph,
yep, I
and
see that.
Paragraph, after however many months, has now transitioned all the stuff to Paragraph, and it are like automatically changing everything from Mirror to Paragraph, essentially.
Interesting.
Great acquisition for them.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I think part of this tech might be that too. To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know what Mirror was or was like. But I think some of the tech
Yeah.
that they've recently all added might be from that acquisition. I don't know too much. But I see tools
Interesting.
that I like, and this was probably one of the longest tools I've been using because like the newsletter was the first thing like I started doing, right?
Yeah.
So if we look at my dashboard, the first one is an auto one, welcome to a paragraph. But yeah, 2023, June 2025. This was like the first piece of content on the blocks for me. But I don't
Sick.
let's see. I won't go to page 22 for some reason. So let's see the first one. I don't really remember what we started with. What is a POAP? Okay. I completely forgot. Okay, so yeah, and it wasn't even like it was like it still took me like 2 months. If you saw that, like I don't know what was it? Yeah, June 25th from when I opened the Paragraph account, right, to August. It took 3 months to like make my first post, right?
Yeah.
And just like imagine that, right? Like the amount of progress we make now in 3 months.
I know.
And it's just like, and that's like a whole quarter, right? Like never mind like day to day. So
Crazy.
then, so yeah, so that was my first one. What is a POAP? And I'm pretty sure, okay, I did not set this one up as a coin or an NFT. You could set them up. Oh no, it says collected.
You know, what's good, family? Welcome, welcome.
So it's a little weird, I think, because, oh no, okay, here, cool. Okay, so you have to go. Oh, I was in the editor. I see. Okay, so this is the actual thing, right? So you could collect it and like, wow, Web3 Academy collected. I didn't even realize that. But that might have
Sick.
been Sam actually, now that I think about it, before
That's dope.
we were like working together. But yeah,
Right.
looks like you can still collect it. It was Matic originally.
Shoot the link. Shoot the link in the chat
Okay.
or a chat. Any chat. Pick a
Okay,
chat.
perfect. Then I'll do restream. Perfect. So then I'll send it to mine. But yeah, this is like, yeah, first piece of content. There's only 10. So like I might have to recop another couple and just like get it up to 8 or something. If you're
Oh,
gonna
this
get
is
one.
back when you were on Polygon, huh? I
No, it
remember
wasn't
this.
though. That was
It's
like
not?
this. It was just there. That was what they supported. There was no base in 23. Right. Like, so it was like, and then I transitioned into optimism at some point. My things became optimism ones. I
Yeah.
have no idea when. But yeah, so that was what I started with. POAP, and then okay. Then the next one was about Z Talent. Hello Future Rock Stars. Chatted with Joe. Now I'm gonna start to have like a real newsletter is what I thought,
Yeah.
which was crazy. I thought I did do it for a pretty good amount of time actually, if we look here. So one, then I had like a special blog I made as well, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I skipped this week, I guess is why I went to 8. But that was when we did our first like space as well. If we look at this is like
Psych.
the first, now you can see the thumbnail, right? This was cool for me because this was the first like, I just asked people to join me. I didn't realize like people like to normally like collaborate with people who are like, oh, like this whole like sponsor thing or partnering, or like I was just like, like I'm gonna ask the friends that I made in the space, like, do you want to like co-host it with me, right? And so all of these folks who are all amazing and in different ways, shapes, and forms. Look at you guys. You guys are there. UVR there as well.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, the OG UVR. And Music Tech Connect, NPC Labs, Love Story Unicorns, Web3 Academy DAO. That was where me and Candy met. Yeah, and then we did
Psych.
Let's Talk About Web3, and then Let's Talk About Web3. We did blockchain. We did blockchain history for musicians, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I had a couple guest writers too from the Web3 Academy DAO, which is
Cooking.
now crazy that we talked about Biden AI in this day and age. This was a good one actually. And then another guest writer on this one. And then our main thing was in November. That was my first man, I wasn't sharing it. You should say this.
I thought, yeah, I was, yeah. Were you on a different tab?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's why the things I was saying.
Like I kept clicking back, and I was like, "Is my thing frozen?" And I was like, "I see you moving."
No, I just forgot to change it. I didn't realize I was still on that. But yeah, this is the blockchain history for musicians. Yeah, dude, that was fun.
You've been cooking.
Yeah, so that was November 23. That's where it all like started. That was a content creation journey for me. And this is like actually now realizing it, my like longest using platform, if you think about it then. Like, because it's like, I mean, technically maybe I made a third web contract, but I barely used it, right? Like now this is my daily driver, right? Like I try and post every day, right? So it's like that was 8, and then let's see how far we got with that. because that was weekly newsletters, and that's where I was like, okay, this is like my place in the space, is like how I can start doing something. So interestingly enough, I continued to. Oh, okay. So we were promoting it for 3 weeks, and then I had a community member of the month for the first time. I think this was our first one. Then December, and then an interview with each of them as well. And yeah, and then that's when it transitioned in 24 there, where I was working on it. So yeah, it's kind of crazy now that I think about it, how much we've been building on Paragraph. And you can see you collecting all these ones here and there.
Here and there, yep.
Yeah, one of the only thing I have set up right now of like, other than like Zao tokens, of like a list of like fans or whatever, is people who've collected the newsletter.
Yeah.
Like for me, that's like my token, if anything. That's why I really like that I can pair the retake tokens up with it now. And it's a little different, right? But yeah, my goal now is to just start posting a little bit more and go from there.
Sick. That's cool. That's cool. That means you're a writer, a documenter. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Yeah, I need to do better, like more. Like I have
Yeah.
so much that I can do, and like this is such a good medium for it.
Yeah.
Right? Like especially like I'm big on the like mindful minutes, like that's my daily thing, right? Like trying to do something mindful every day, and I'm trying to keep it at a 1 minute read, right? So it's like if you do get it in your inbox and you happen to click on it, you're gonna read through it and not mark it as unread. Like a lot of emails I go through and I like click on, I'm like, oh, this is too long, mark as unread. I'll do it when I have more bandwidth, right? So my goal is for you to see it, just click on it, see whatever it says, click out of it, and be like, oh, cool. And if it's any more than that, I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm stoked for like this. I think I just need to cut out meetings and tell everyone like, if you want to get on a meeting with me, just live stream. Like get on a live stream with me. Like I need to like work on this. So
Building public right there, man.
I have no issue honestly with having no people. I'm like very focused on the like production quality and like the ways the workflow makes it better. And just like doing something I'm normally doing. Because I had a conversation with Prism yesterday and today. And I'm realizing now I can no longer stream music from M3 because I technically don't have the rights to the music.
Okay.
So I'm stopping that and working with
things that you own.
Yeah. Because apparently from Prism's perspective and definition, from what he has seen, is that anything that doesn't have rights specifically written into it is like all rights reserved. So it's just a consumer copy.
When it comes to the music side?
When it comes to the music side and you haven't written anything in stone, like you haven't written like this NFT gets you XYZ, right? Like if you don't write anything, which most people do, because they aren't focused about rights in Web3 music,
right?
Then it is all rights reserved. So that unfortunately means I cannot share anyone's music that has that. So I have to now go through. Prism and I are now like having this bigger picture conversation. Like, in my opinion, one of the biggest conversations that like has been had and hasn't been finished in Web3 music.
Yeah.
Like that rights conversation of like, how are we putting rights on chain? And he has devised a really good way of doing it. And if he can very simply split off like the CCO like songs in M3 so that I can just repeat those, boom, right? Like I'm back, right? But like that requires us to manually go through and do it. So it's like there is no standardization. There's nothing like that. So it's like I think we're at a point now where we have the bandwidth to make a standard for music on chain. Like we could do it. Like I think we have the people to like make that come through. That could be a ZIP #1, bro.
Right.
Like I'm about that. Like that's a great. I want to build this up into something that more people are excited to share their thoughts on, and we can get more energy towards anything that we're doing so many different things, right? And like that's only things we're doing. Never mind like our community members and the millions of things that they're doing as well. So anyways, this turned out into an awesome little sesh. We did a lot, I feel like, in 45 minutes. And I'm like really excited to see, like, I want to definitely build something cool with you in the streaming world of like
Yeah.
just continuing to do this, and then also like thinking and ideating out how are we gonna bring people from Discord into Jaden's Twitch
Yeah.
with a bot? Like, how do you leverage people chatting with, and other than like just the stream clip? Oh, what if people were clipping and it was sending it back into the Discord? That could
What do
be
you
cool.
mean?
Like
Oh,
the
like
auto
automatic?
Twitch, like the Twitch clips that like you could just click clip. What if like when a new one was
That's
created,
smart.
the Discord bot pulls that webhook and pushes it to Discord? So it would be like,
Ask the bot
uh,
right now. Ask the
yeah,
bots right now. No, I'm just kidding. Because you could just, yeah. Hmm.
right? Because I'm sure someone's done it,
Maybe.
but I'm
No.
curious if it. You don't think so?
No. Automatically have the clips dump into no. Because the reason why is that a
Bro,
lot of the
both
kids,
Twitch and Discord have been around for like, it's not like new tech is the thing. Like
but the
that's the
kids
thing.
are but the kids are taking those clips and putting them on like IG and TikTok and stuff like that. Like once you just clip it and you have just that link, not a lot of people are doing much with those. Sometimes they'll send them
So you
into
save
Discord and
it.
stuff,
They
but
save the file, right? To post
yeah,
it to other things.
exactly.
And but they're only posting it to like engagement farm, right? Like
I
that's
mean,
that's
essentially,
what
yeah,
clipping is, right?
pretty much.
Um, in the hopes that potentially the person that you're engagement farming for will give you a reward also for it.
Or I mean, if you just start your own clipping page for that person and then your page
And
blows
monetize
up,
it
you can
yourself.
monetize that. Yeah.
But then you're like, yeah, I don't know. That's just such a, and then that's like a whole nother like can of apples, right? Like not only like, I mean, of course, like that's it
It
unethical. Like
is.
that's obviously business wise unethical, right? But it's like, but what if like you do give that permission then, right? And then like how do like what if you make that ethical for people? So it's like not only is this a business decision that's beneficial for the Clipper, but
Yeah.
they're actually doing it on, you know, good moral standing with the individual they're doing it with. And like that's why I think the pods clips is something we need to tap into. So this week
Yeah.
when we skip Let's Talk About Web3, I pushed the last episode of season 2. I need to go back in and
Hey.
edit all the names to say season 2. And what we need to build for the next one. Okay. Discord bot aside, like we should do that. Maybe we'll do that like offline, to be honest with you, because like that's more like I kind of want to just like talk to you and like figure stuff out. Cause like sometimes it's hard. We can record it if you want.
Yeah.
But I want to create a visualizer for audio clips. So making MP3s, MP4s basically,
Okay.
right? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And with AI, I think we can do like that's been done before to death.
Yeah. Yeah, for
But
sure.
before AI. Like people have done it post
Yeah.
AI as well. And I've done it a bunch of times in different capacities for different things. But I want to work with you, like someone else, not just me, like solo
Yeah.
developing it on that project of like a good, because for, you know, why I'm thinking it is for spaces, for our spaces. Because I
Mm.
would love to like then upgrade it from just a visualizer to transcript as well, right? And it'd be really good if we could like have it like have context from other chats and like actually
Yeah.
get the names right. And what if it could go and see who is speaking, right? And it's just like there's these like steps that can just be made to make
Yeah.
taking our spaces and making the content from them really good, from an
Mhm.
audio clip to a good video clip. And that's what I want to do with you, is make that kind of like feature. And like, bro,
Cool.
we could toss it behind an AI agent and have a person pay a cent to use it every time too. And that's the
Yeah.
beauty of what like, because like if it does blow up, we can benefit from it. It's not just like
Facts.
your name or then monetizing your thing on that one platform that you got
Right.
monetized on and blew up on, right? So it's just like that's why this world is different. So Sig,
Yeah.
thanks for popping in saying that W. I don't know what part of it you said it for, but I'm friggin' stoked. I need to just get on more here, get on more on Paragraph more. And like I told you, I'm going for the Farcaster top 10 next week.
Let's
So I'm
go. Let's
taking a
go.
break. We're taking a break tomorrow. We're doing the touristy stuff. I'm gonna send a lot of videos. I'm gonna try and get my little mini cam and my maybe I shouldn't say this on stream, but my girlfriend and everyone else around me hate it when I bring the drone to places I'm not supposed to bring the drone. But uh, but you know, if there's no one around, I might just do it anyways. Because
That's too funny.
it's too good of a tool for me to not use.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and it's just like, it is unfortunate that in national parks you're just not supposed to use drones. So I try and not do it in the national park. I'll do it like in this like technical area that's on the island that's not the national park. But then it's like, okay, then I have to like go there, right? So we got a couple of really good videos of Django when I was doing that, but I digress. I definitely will bring the mini cam, the DJI mini, or the I don't know what it is even called. But it's this like small one on a gimbal, which is pretty cool. And we'll get some cool videos and pictures and share them. But after that, I have my buddy in town for a couple more days, and then on Tuesday he's leaving, and I'm gonna get right to this Farcaster leaderboard, and then you're gonna be on my team for cast out, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Yeah. Okay. So far, so I talked about it in the space today. Mumbo's super interested. Apparently, he's a Survivor super fan. So
is he?
that'd be really good to have.
That's fly.
And also, I think he'll like it a lot because he has not a lot of engagement on Farcaster, so he will like really get a feel for it. Same thing with you, to be honest with you, and me. Like, I will get a lot more just from this. That's why I'm also trying to do it right now, is so I can like get a feel for gamifying the leaderboard, right, and like understanding what it is I need to do for that. And the goal is to spam. That's like, I'm like not spam in like a bad way, but like spam the algo. I'm gonna spam it on different clients. I'm gonna spam it on different channels on the Farcaster client, and I'm gonna just like tell my story. And because there's so few people there, I think if I do it right with the group we have and like really make it a fun game for the Zao and maybe even make a token out of it, who knows? That might be the move, honestly, is just make a token and then like start putting everything based on that, and then also like stream it to retake, right? Like, that's my goal, is to basically 24/7 stream and then like clip up pieces during that, and like basically just be on Farcaster for a full week, and see how high up the leaderboard I can get. That's the goal.
Sick.
And if I can get into the top 10, then essentially my thing is like, I think that like cements me into like, I could quit every other social if I really wanted to, and live the rest of my social career currently on Farcaster. Because I think if I could do that, I would have enough of I think already I have enough of a following there where I'm getting more engagement there than I'm getting like on X. I do get some really good natural engagement of like all the projects and stuff we're doing there, like other things. Like, that's the thing, like that just has like, I get tagged in a lot of things like now still, which is just like, it adds to just like Twitter seeing me. But I've been really liking Firefly, because then I can have Twitter deleted from my phone, but I'm still posting to it. But I'm also able to post to Farcaster, and that's the goal. So I'm gonna still continue posting to X during that thing, but it's gonna be like, I'm posting to Farcaster. It's not like it just happens to also like, I'm gonna also toss everything on X.
Right.
So so that, you, me, Mumbo, Candy on cast out. So we need a 5th member for the Zao tribe. And honestly, I want to make 2 Zao tribes personally. I think that would be really cool, is if we could jump in with like, because Lil Nouns had 3, and they consistently have a big sets of groups, and people always think they're going to team up. So maybe it's not the best thing for us, but it's definitely the best thing for our showing as a community. Because if we could get 10 people, especially if people are maybe we'll just do 5, because 10 is a lot to keep track of for me. 5 is like, okay, 4 people I can like tell, like, get on now, we're doing something. Because they basically, during their GM Farcaster shows Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, they just do the news and do like the whole game show during that. So it's very
watching that too,
bro. It's watch the one today. Trust me, it's well worth it. And like, if you don't see it on their videos, just go to the live, because usually they'll post like actual video like, a day and a half later, or a day later, or even less than a day sometimes. But that's where I'll usually like catch the live. And if you chat in it during their live, if you like happen to catch it, they usually at you in 3 different casts too, because there's so many people. It's really cool. It's just such a very engaged community. It's one of 2 hyper subs I am a subscriber to.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah. So that, and the dude, because what's good, Wagner? How we living, bro? How you
Wagner in the
doing?
building.
Wow, and as I say that, I see a tweet from the guy. But I went to FarCon and I was chatting with him a little bit before, and he basically said, "Bro, if you snag my hyper sub wherever I am at FarCon, if you hit me up, like
Yeah.
I'll smoke you up." And I was like, "That's good enough." Like, and that's like anywhere in the world, right? That's a good enough reward for me to stay
I'm
as a
crying.
hyper sub for basically forever.
That's
And
funny.
I had a very entertaining conversation with Django because I was like, if you can guess the fastest mode of transportation from me to him, then I will, give him something and it like decreases by every mode of transportation you pick, essentially. And I would do the same thing for you. Like I'll buy like some amount of Onagis, right? Like I would do it. But like the idea is like it's very far off. If you want to do it, I don't know what we would do it with. But essentially, I don't know if you want me to tell you or you want to play the game, but it was very entertaining. So the dude's great. And then GM Farcast. Those are the only two hyper
That's
subs I
sick.
have. Yeah.
Sick, man. You're cooking. You could. I think that platform is gonna blow up like crazy.
Which one?
Forecaster.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's blowing up.
You think it's gonna?
Yeah. I mean, it's got the automatic kill switch with base app. The issue is the base
Yeah.
app is garbage. Like
You think?
overall, like
Yeah.
that's
They'll fix it though.
the
It's still in
experience
beta.
on it is exactly. Well, that's the thing. They can't release it out of beta until they fix that experience. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Someone said today, apparently in the GM Forecaster pod, that um it feels like 76% of the stuff over there is spammy or scammy, like
Mm-hmm.
on the algo. So it's just like the thing is base is a whatever company you decide to call it, right?
Mm,
Versus Farcaster is focused on creating a social network and a social graph and a social algorithm that's good and for the community in
yeah.
different ways or beneficial to the network really. And that they've been doing that for 3 years. So to me, like the
You
kill
think Base
switch
is doing
is
too
when
much? Just like too
no,
many
the kill
too many
switch is when
hacks?
they turn it on, right? They turn it off
Mm,
beta. But they can't do that until they fixed it. And I don't know how good they'll be able to fix it without that like cultural experience.
right. What's good, Shanini? How you doing? Uncle Najee? Yeah, we just chilling. Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
I don't know, man.
I don't know how much time you have or like what if you want us to jump
Yeah,
off at any point because we are just running on. But I always love chatting, chopping it up.
yeah, I probably have to do some stuff. What
Work,
time is it?
right?
3. Now you're cooking, bro. I'm excited. I know. I see your hype.
Okay,
I
so
know you see.
what are we gonna do together? Like, is it
What do
just
you?
we're gonna just stream and do Z and B? Like, what's our thing? Me and you.
What
What
do
are we
you? What
doing?
do you? What do you want to do?
I don't know. I have millions of ideas, bro. Like, but I
Yeah,
want to do
I hear
something
that.
you're excited about, and it seems like streaming is that thing. So if
Yeah, I
building
like it.
things and developing with you on stream is like up your alley of things you want to
Yeah.
get more into, then that's what I'll do with you. Like, I could do anything. That's like your my goal is like it was initially, kind of still is in different ways, but it was just like, well, to be honest with you, I want solopreneurs to come into the ZOW and like successfully get there, like do their thing and
Right.
like get given the tools to be an entrepreneur. And like I was telling Hurricane this the other day, and I realized like why I really don't like these like quote unquote gurus, the social media gurus or like whatever gurus, is
Mm,
because they're trying to sell you on this dream life of being independent and quitting your job and doing this and being like a content creator or this and that. And while that is possible and true, most of those people feel like to me charlatans that don't show you how to do it, but tell you to give them money to show you how to do it, right?
mm,
It's like they don't actually give you the tools to survive and create that, but they tell you that they're going to. And
right.
that's the deception to me. So it's like, to me, it's the like, okay, we're going to like sell you on entrepreneurship, but not actually teach you like entrepreneurial skills,
Right.
right? We're going to teach you salesman skills, which is completely different than entrepreneurial skills. They overlap very significantly. But if you're thinking about it in just sales and not like a company or a brand, right? There's a completely different
That's
mindset you
completely
have
different.
towards your thing. So my goal is to bring solopreneurs into our community and have them. And I got this all from a teacher that I jumped on a call with the other day, just from Seoul, Boston, who happened to be in Boston, who missed it, but I was just telegramming with him, and I was like, let's jump on. Crazy good ideas, by the way. But he was like, man, like, I've had all these good ideas, I've done these other things, but it's always been working with someone else. That's always like the chief complaint with people. And that's where I realized, like, my thing and issue with these gurus is that they say and sell this life, but they're hypocritical and they don't give you the tools. And that's
Yeah.
like, finally, I feel like I've been able to like explain why my frustration with social media. I think like that is it right there.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's why I like Web3 in different ways. A lot of people in Web3 are as bad, if not worse. But the people we've found, and like a big part of that is you, JV, and the crew, right? Like, and finding those people that like you've also seen. You guys have been like, yeah, no, that person's bad news, or no, I've like talked to that person for 3 years and I've had nothing but good experiences. Like that to me is like, if someone like you says that to me, like, I'm gonna always have my like trust but verify, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna immediately be like, okay, let's work together. Like, you have the seal of approval. That's good as like, that's as good as if I told someone else, right? Like, to me. And like that's where like this networking and like that, but then it's not just that, because it's like just the seal of approval that's like a verbal thing, right? Then it's like, how much are you going to bring that into your business? Are you going to then take that person's, verbal testimonial of you and put it on your website? Like, people
Right.
have these testimonials on their website, and like I looked at one the other day, and it was like this super long one, and I was like, okay, wow, they've like really gone hard at this. Although, to be honest with you, I don't like think it's that deep. To be honest with you, I think word of mouth, like, I think word of mouth like is a natural thing. But my
Yeah.
point is, like, the more and more you can document that on your own as an entrepreneur, like, the better and better off you'll be. And most artists don't know or think or want to do any of that. So like, that's the other challenge with the space is like, yeah, I'm just excited to be here, and like I'm feel really confident in where we are and what we're doing. And I think I finally got our projects lined up in a row to where I can start knocking them down.
Mhm.
Like, the Zao Fractal is the first one. That's going to lead to all the people in Web3 coming in, because it's like, that's the center place. That's where people earn Zao tokens. That's where they can meet new people. That's the big thing. It's like, it's not for me more than anything. The goal is so you can meet hopefully 5 new people every
Yeah.
single week and have people to connect with. Of course, like, we don't have that many people right now.
Do you
so
have Do you have your Discord thing set up in?
Discord.thezao.com? What?
Oh yeah, like in the
What?
command. Oh, you do. You do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nightbots. See, yeah. Join the Cord family.
But I can just type it in. That's the thing. You typed in ! Discord. I can type in discord.thezao.com in that fast of time. I know it's a little bit longer, but I've typed in thezao.com so many times, like it's a tenth of a second for me, right?
I think it's like just like with like the Twitch community and stuff like that. It's pretty much like this is a staple. Like I've seen people just go in right away in people's
A
channels.
staple of what? Discord, you're saying?
No. That command in the Discord channels. It's like some people just go in, type !Discord just right off the bat.
In Discord or in Twitch?
No. In Twitch.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
So yeah.
I should start.
We got comments all over the place. We got the retake
Where?
fam going in.
Oh, really?
See. Yeah, Victoria over.
Oh, shoot.
Retake. She
Let's
said Gino.
go. Squad in the
Bellic
building.
said facts. Yeah.
Farcaster's still on tap. That's what it is. There you go.
Mhm.
Thank you, my guys.
Hugely.
From Farcaster, of course. So I love the bias, but it's great. I'm gonna take the confirmation bias in stride for sure, because I think retake is low key super on tap. So my goal also for this week. Do you want to hear some more of my thoughts of like how I'm gonna do this?
Heck yes.
Two directions, right? So I have been tasked by the Wave Wars team. And this is like, I do need LinkedIn is one big one. To be honest with you, that's the Web 2.
Oh yeah, tell me more.
I need to write this. I don't need to write this. I'll just watch this back. I'll just tell you all my ideas.
You are not going to watch this back. Just write it down.
Well, no, I will if I have like good ideas and I know where it is. That's the thing.
That's true.
If it's something of my content, it's easy because I know exactly what I need and where it is. That's the challenge with clipping, right? It's like, if you can make clipping really easy for the person creating it, it's a completely different game than other people doing it for them because they just don't have the context. It's that simple, right? But my point is, okay, so I'm going to get to the top 10 on the Farcaster leaderboards. Speaking of which, anyone on, I think you're still in the other account. But for
Oh, the
anyone
unknown one? Yeah,
online,
yeah.
yeah. But
I'm
that's
typing
us.
the other one right now too.
But okay, so two ways, Web 2 and Web 3. I've been tasked by the Wave Wars team, and I'm gonna announce this on LinkedIn as like on that's one of my first things I'm gonna do on Tuesday, is that I've accepted a role as like chief partnership officer, something with partnerships in Wave Wars. Partnerships and yeah, partnerships, just period. And my goal that I've been tasked with for the producer battle is to get as many streamers as I possibly can coming in and watching and or trading and showing their POV of Wave Wars. So of our producer tournament, so we're gonna have like 4, then 2, then 1, so 7 total battles. Getting
Yeah.
streamers POVs for that is my ultimate goal. So that's what I've been tasked with. So I'm just gonna go into everything Web3, like everything I'm talking about with Farcaster, right? I'm gonna do that Web3. It's basically Farcaster's Web3 side, and then like using Firefly to also post to X to get push people to retake. And
Yeah.
then while I'm on retake in the Web3 side, I'm gonna check out all of the other people on retake and start giving them boosts and bumps and clipping them. So
Okay.
that's going to be the next goal, is to like get the people in retake to know me, right? Because I got on a really dope dude. I think the second biggest person right now on retake. There's 2 big people on retake like that have bigger market caps, and like everyone else is pretty much lower than them. And he invited me to speak on his thing, and the time we did it, he asked me for um when I was 30 minutes before I was boarding.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I got to take this opportunity. So I was like, yes, I'll do it. I'll figure it out. And that was like the day I was streaming and at the lounge, right? And I had to go into that podcast. And I jumped on and it was crazy. Like he just had a lot of people on X but he didn't have a lot of people on Farcaster. And that's the thing on Farcaster is like all of these people have built their communities and networks over like 13, 20 years sometimes on X or Twitter, really, right? Like they built their following, maybe not 20 years. I don't know how long Twitter's been around, but like however long Twitter's been around, a lot of people
2008,
have built
2009.
their, yeah. So however long that is, like 13, 18, I don't know, a lot of years. And people have been building their following for that long, but Farcast has only been around for 3 years. So
Right.
people are like have significantly smaller followings there for people who are like in the social media game. So it's just a way better place to like as a new builder to get people's attention. It's that simple. Wave War is so insane today. Let's go, Rayons. The Wave War stream is streaming highlights from our Rome versus Visions battle, which was phenomenal. Oh my God. I'm curious what part of it you caught. We're leveraging OmniFlix to showcase all of that, and it's really fun. But yeah, Raylons has been absolutely cooking it up, and he doesn't have any followers, so we need to get him into the group chat. That's the other thing. I'm just gonna start. I need to go through all of my old chats. Oh, he's on X. That's the other thing. See, but I don't like my X group chats. But I will add you to our X group. Like I just post, and people kind of spam mine now that aren't in our network.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like I don't tell people off in our like Zao group chat, but if it's in the Let's Talk About Web3 or Wave Wars, like I'll tell them like, okay, this is for this specific purpose only. If you don't do this, I'm gonna kick you.
Yeah.
And then I'm always like, okay, like you can always push shield stuff in the Zao chat. So it's like that's the thing. That's why I don't like it. I don't want to put you in there. But you know what? I'm gonna add you to our Wave Wars chat. So I'm gonna follow. Oh, it says your account's temporarily restricted, bro. On X. That sucks. No, they can't see you yet.
Shout out to the
They
viewers
can.
though. We got 25 over on
Okay.
X. You got yeah.
You're ready to test? But you want to go to the gym? Perfect. Okay, well I'll see you when you get back and then I'll test.
What's good, Hurricane?
Perfect. Oh, Najee saying what's good. Do you want to say a couple quick words? Here. Jump on the chat. Say hi.
What's
hey
good,
yo.
What's good with y'all?
Cooking up, man.
Yo,
we just
bro.
Building in public, man.
Yo, I feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. What y'all been up to, bro? What y'all on?
Man, just streaming, but you know, we hopped on like I don't know, a while ago. Sheesh, been like maybe like an hour or so. But Man, just he was building on stream, cooking up this little. He put a form into like a website that he's building last time. So yeah, man, just
Hey, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, I've just been improving the Wave War system, bro, just on the
yeah.
code end,
WA
bro.
Wars.
Yeah,
Something.
bro. But yeah, it's coming together. I'm feeling good, bro. Got rid of all the errors. Shit
There
working
you
now.
go.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
So yeah, about to test when we get back. But yeah, I'm about to hit the gym for a little
Cool.
bit, you know what I'm saying? Getting the high vibrational energies.
That's
But
what I'm talking
yeah,
about.
bro. Yeah, bro. Glad to see y'all out here, Ren. I see you every day on IGB, man, cooking. I love to see
They
it.
got me hooked on this streaming thing. It's all getting hooked up too, you know. It's a good time, man. It's too much fun. Like the
It
kids,
is fun.
like they love it. We had a crazy call today too. I did another undivided attention earlier at 11. That was fly. It was with Gold City's parents. So he's another streamer, but he's the
I
one.
saw that. Yeah.
So sick conversation. They're hilarious. They need to start streaming for show too. So
There you go.
uh,
Yeah. I saw that. That was the parents who accepted their child now or something like that.
yeah, I mean, they were
Yeah.
trying to push him into their football dreams, but he want to be a streamer.
Yeah.
Ditch practice to go see Jaden, Hollywood,
I do gotta go though.
Yeah, no, we're about to end.
and then
All right, man.
they pulled up. So, all right, you out of here?
Yeah, I'm out, bro. But yeah, I
For
had to say what's good. You already know the
Absolutely.
deal. All right, bro.
man.
Keep cooking, bro. Stay up.
Absolutely.
We got Frank Ocean saying, "Where else can we join?"
We got Frank Ocean.
Where's Frank at? Where's Frank?
Frank coming up on Wave Wars, but don't drop an album? That's crazy.
Oh, Ryan. Y'all crazy. Where y'all at? Are you over on Pump as well?
Me, no.
Nah. Where you?
I mean, I could to loans. So that's the thing. I think I might just like go hard with the loans token.
Do it.
Because it's like at nothing basically, and no one has it. So it's like, fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
And then be like, I already have so much content for it, and it's like
Yeah.
I could just say that's all the education stuff. Like, and I could now build all the onboarding things I've been needing to do. Yeah, right. And I can do that by myself while you guys do Wave War. Because like that's the other thing. It's like I can do all of that solo and improve that so we can get people coming into the just Zao. Well, that's the other thing. You can push people that are completely new also to loans, and it's a vice versa, right? So it's like they learn from Wave Wars. They see about Web3 through Wave Wars. Then they're like, oh, I want to get more involved. You're like, check out student loans. They learn a little bit more, and then they come trade. Yes, sir. Okay, I'll catch you.
Ruzy in a building. What's going on, Ruzy? How you doing, family?
What's good, Ruzy?
No, you got the homies going crazy in one of these chats. I don't know if I was supposed to say all that, but oh well. Nah, Billick said the voice behind Wave Wars fire. So yeah, they recognize Hurricane over there. That's lit. Yeah, we're everywhere, multi-streaming everywhere. It's a vibe. It's a good time. All right, Z, I'm gonna have to get up out of here though soon.
Perfect. No worries. I also have to depart. Yeah, let's chop it up on Monday. Maybe before the fractal. I'm thinking 5 p.m.
Sounds good.
Something like that.
Sounds good.
Cool. Well, have
Keep
a good
cooking,
weekend,
man.
bro. I'm gonna jump on. Hopefully, watch you a little bit this weekend, but I probably won't be on too much.
Sounds good.
And yeah, have a good weekend. I'm gonna try and clip up a couple things we had. We had some good clips from this one. But yeah, dude. So on Tuesday, I'm just streaming 24/7. So I would love your help with that.
All right, cool.
Just like if you're not streaming or I'm not streaming, like we have some replay up and like we're just doing it, like we'll do it together, right? Like you don't have to like go hard with the leaderboard thing, but like go hard with just being on Farcaster. And then I think the week after is when cast out starts.
So the week after. Okay, cool. Let's do it. I'm with it.
Hell yeah.
Killing it, man. I love it. Yeah, tap in with me, chat. Appreciate y'all all over the place. You guys are goated. We'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. PST, our staple Najee Saturday call. So tap in with us tomorrow, 10 a.m. Saturday.